second. Right, Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury, here with Sonny Liston Ali for the first time.
How are we doing? You alright?
All good. I'm going to be really predictable now, and I bet you get really sick of this. But that name, come on.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, it weren't like just about boxing. Like my old girl, she was a big boxing fan. My granddad was the one who come up with the name Sonny, and then my mum, obviously being a boxing fan, put two and two together and was like, oh, Sonny Liston as the middle name, and obviously my dad's surname's Ali, so sort of had to have that one.
Yeah, but just a combination. It was when you were going through school, did you use the full thing?
Well, to be honest with you, until I got to I started boxing when I was about 9, so I don't know, I can't think what age, what year that is in school, probably like year 6 I suppose. But up until then I suppose no one really knew who Sonny Liston was like at that young age, you know what I mean? So teachers probably did, but they wouldn't never say nothing to me, do you know what I mean? And then when I started boxing, that's when I started noting, like people started telling me, yeah, Sonny Liston, that's a cool name.
But you were told early on, were you?
Yes and no. Like, obviously my mum's heard it from when I was a baby, you know what I mean? My mum's been calling me Sonny Liston Ali, like, but the Liston never really come about because it's a middle name, isn't it? So it'd always just be Sonny Ali, Sonny Ali, Sonny Ali. And it's only like when I started progressing in the boxing that I put my Facebook name, Sonny Liston Ali. I made sure everyone knew that was my middle name as well, you know what I mean? And
it's quality, I mean,
to be honest with you, like obviously, like I say, when I first started fighting, everyone was expecting a little Asian kid to walk out, and then obviously a little tall, skinny white boy would walk out. They were thinking, who's this?
I was just going to say remind you of that story where he's in a tournament and they're expecting some exotic opponent, and then they sort of do pasty Essex boy
like,
there.
That's it, literally, yeah. Like, it was mad. Like, I used to have fights, so like, obviously, when I went about 2 years into my amateur career, I was sort of started getting known anyway, because obviously, like, won titles, blah, blah, blah. And then, but before that, I'd win the fight and I'd go over to the court to obviously shake hands with the other cornerman, and they'd say to me, well, he's not expecting you, especially because of how tall I was. Obviously, as an amateur, so many kids weigh in, there'd be everyone looking for their opponent, wouldn't they? Like, no one would ever pick me out, because where I was tall for the weight as well, they think, no, he's not my weight for one, and then for two, they're expecting a little Asian kid, do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So
your father Asian though, is he?
My dad is Bengali. That is quarter Bengali.
Quarter Bengali. Yeah. So you're not that Asian at all, really, are you?
No, I'm not educated in the in that side anyway. Like my dad, if he spoke to
Bengali?
Me, no. I don't think my dad can, but my dad is like pure Cockney. If you would have spoke to him.
Do you like Bengali food?
Like Indian.
When most people go for an Indian, they don't realise it's actually a Bengali restaurant, do they?
Yeah, of course, yeah, literally, yeah.
Tell me about your amateur career. What did you stack up in the?
So I finished my career with about 70 odd fights, lost 15. Lost about 15. My first 5 fights I lost on a spin. I started boxing because I was getting in trouble in school. This is what I mean by the boxing. I was never like forced to box, and my mum was like, I know she's a boxing fan, it was just a name. It was never like, I'm going to call him that and he's going to box, he's going to become this, that, blah, blah, blah. So it's sort of like, yeah, I started boxing because I was getting in trouble in school a lot, loads of fights in school. And then, yeah, started like taking it a bit serious. Had my first fight, lost, and then lost another 4 on the spin after that. And then started thinking, like, I'm going to have to settle down now and start taking it serious, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to carry on boxing, there's no point in me just going and getting beat every couple of weeks. So, yeah, started pushing my head down a bit. I won the next one, lost one after that, won one, lost one. And then I went on about...
So it must have been a hell of a run after that.
Yeah, I went on about 36 winning streak. And obviously in that winning streak I've won 2 national titles, 2 GB titles, 2 Swedish box cups, various other tournaments and things. You know,
you boxed as a senior?
I had, how many fights have I seen? I had 6 fights as a senior.
Yeah, so at least you tried it. A lot don't do that.
So I had 6 fights as a senior before I give up. I had about 2-3 years out of the ring. And then come back after lockdown, and I thought, right, start to get back on this now. Do you know what I mean? I thought all them years I've put into the training, and why am I just going to let it go to waste? You know what I mean? I used to sit there and I used to think I was going to work every day, getting up at 6 in the morning, and I was just thinking I could do something with this. Like, what am I doing? So in the end, I thought, settle down, let's get on this now.
So you had 2 fights now?
3 fights now. This would be the 4th one.
4th fight. I'm trying to think. No stoppages yet, is there?
No stoppages yet.
Is that
This one. Is
there a little coded message in there, boy, or have you just been down the redoubtable journeyman route?
To be honest with you, I think every fight, I've said it in a few other interviews, every fight I've had so far, none of them have really come to have a fight.
Well, Lee Glover likes a fight, doesn't he?
Lee Glover, I dropped him twice.
Yeah.
Didn't manage to finish it.
Yeah, that was your last one. That's a good win, that. I mean, he can beat people, can't he?
Yeah, he's got a winning record, I
And
suppose, yeah.
your next one's Chris Hadaway.
Sadaway.
And
I know he's tough, durable.
He sort of bobs all over the place, you know. He's very irky-jerky
Sort
sort
of
of.
pin him down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, that's another good fight, and you're moving up to 6 rounds already.
6 rounds, yeah, this will be my second 6 rounder.
What are you looking to improve on? What do you think you need to do to make yourself stand out?
Well, to be honest with you, I think the last 3 fights I've had, I hadn't gained my man strength yet. I feel like this camp, massively, the man strength has come on like big time. Finally hitting hard. I'm finally like feeling strong. I think 100% this fight you're going to see a whole different Sonny Liston Ali. 100%.
So does this man strength, everyone talks about it, does that come with any weight or anything, or?
I feel like
Was it just
like
a hardness?
where I've done the amateurs, I used to cut down a lot of weight. And I feel like I've not like ruined my body, but I've made my body hard to develop. And I feel like if you come Friday and you see the shape of me on the scales, like my body's finally starting to become a man. If you know what I mean.
It's doing as it's told now.
Doing as it's told now, yeah, literally like, after 3 fights. You know what I mean?
Are you trained over in, is it Romford?
Romford, we train, yeah.
Will Jones gym,
Will
is it?
Jones, yeah. Will Jones, my coach.
There's a few of you in there, isn't there?
Oh, he's got loads. He's got Hara Davis, Jordan Perkins, Harley Benz there now. Dee Allen, she's a woman fighter.
Funny enough, I was talking to someone on the phone about her yesterday. Someone was going on about her, saying she's actually like a female Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
like,
she's an animal.
Brutal.
Yeah, animal. She's had 3 fights, 3 stoppages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's an animal. She'll 100% go far.
You sparred her?
Nah, I don't spar her. I don't spar her with me.
All right, mate.
Oh,
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.
I hope you get that stoppage with your man strength and everything else.
Wood,
So.
that's it, you know.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely, nice to meet you. Thank you.